So for the leaders, as we start to talk about Molinette to take two, what I want you to be aware of is all these things that you need when you want to do harder stuff. So the initial version of the Molinette was this.
And that's still the way I lead it, by the
where
way.
you just paddle around. But oftentimes you'll see people do Molinette and they'll be doing all of this stuff, right? They'll be going around, they'll kick again, they'll circle, they'll cut. And what lets them do that? And so the first thing is getting her started. So it's really hard to get a follower started moving when you're on one foot like a stork. So instead, you'll see at the very beginning of almost any of these fancy things, I'll get her going, and that's a different angle. I'll get her going while I'm on both feet. And then I pick my foot up.
And then it's up to us to stay the same distance away from it.
Not that we can't encourage, right? So I'll encourage the ladies by sort of shaping my arms for the distance desired, but the lady still has to know. So there's that, right? It starts on both feet with both feet planted so that you have a lot of power to get her started, overcoming that inertia. And then once you get her going, the inertia is in your favor. The second thing is the axis. Oftentimes you'll see, oftentimes guys, I'll see guys dance and they dance like this. And then here's them doing a Molinette. And this is not an easy place to balance. And so what happens is it limits your options. So if you're here and you're on axis, then you can do a lot of stuff. But if you're here, it's really hard to be balanced on one foot, which then limits what you can do later. So I want you to think that as you're doing this, as you go into this Molinette, that you're aware of the verticality of your spine, and then you can do stuff. Next thing, well actually no, watch this. Watch how much I stay vertical. So you'll see I get her going on 2 feet, and then I float on 1 foot. Now the next thing is sometimes I can, the third thing I think, is sometimes I can get her going even when I'm on 1 foot. So I have no friction. I can't push against the floor in the same way, but I'll use my body weight. I'll fall almost, or I'll lean just a tiny hair away. So if I want her to go that way and I'm on 1 foot, I'll let it lean this way and then she'll get going. And I'll just do it this tiny little bit.
Otherwise she'll fall.
Well, no, so I'll lean a little bit, and as we go, I'm exaggerating, but you see that brief lean back. So I'll use that counterweight to keep it going. So for example, if we do the same version and we get this going, I'm flicking up, and then here I pull her, I set my heel down, and then I go again. So you think, you go up, you pull, set the heel down, and then go again.
That was cool.
And so there's this sense that you can use pull, even if you're off the floor with the other foot. And then that can keep things going while 1 foot is doing, whatever, kick, wrap, bang, flap, whatever you want.